got this whole startup thing figured out, Backhouse.
Yeah?
Yeah. Low pay, huge pockets.
What do you mean?
Not hoarding. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, surely you can't eat all of those, you'll be sick.
I'm not eating them, Backhouse. These nuts, these organic cashews, $8 inside Whole Foods. Outside, $4.
What, so you're standing in the Whole Foods car park selling half-price nuts?
Hey, there is a black market for green products.
Not quite that nuts myself.
Underground economy. Hi everybody, it's Boise with G Living and Green Chefs, and today on Green Chefs we're making Blackforest Chocolate Cheesecake.
We're gonna start with a nut crust, okay?
All
All right, so a little trick, we wanna line the pan with saran wrap.
Yes, and I cut a piece out here for us. Great.
And then we'll go like that.
Awesome.
All right, you can do any kind of nut. We'll do Brazil nuts.
This is shredded coconut.
Some cocoa powder.
Good.
All right, agave nectar, we'll use that to blend it. Oh, one more thing, coconut oil. Let's get started.
So we're gonna be mixing together the crust base. So what are we gonna throw?
We'll do approximations.
All right,
you wanna do about 1 part each. Okay, like we'll do like half a cup, some Brazil nuts, about half and half. And then we'll blend these up. We just need to bind the crust a little bit, so we'll drizzle on some agave, a little pinch of salt. We need the cocoa powder, the coconut oil.
Yes.
This is where the creativity comes in. All the crusts are nuts and shredded coconut, and you need a sweetener. And then a little bit of coconut to help it freeze well in the freezer. Now
Mix it up, right?
Mix it up, and then you want to hand me the vanilla. This is where you can put some flavorings, you know, any kind that you want.
So what are you looking for? You're looking for something pretty pasty but not too thick?
Yeah, so we can press it into the pan.
Great.
So, see that's a little too crumbly?
Okay.
That means we need more sweetener. Mix it up. Now let's put some cow nibs in there.
So we're gonna blend that up. We don't need to liquefy the nibs. It's actually quite nice to have little chunks inside of the crust that we're gonna put in.
Little texture, yeah. So we'll dump it in.
Dump it in there.
And then if you just wanna press it down in there, make it kind of nice and even.
Nice and even.
Okay, so then we just put this in the freezer.
All right, good.
Set.
I'll do that.
Okay. And then we'll work on the filling.
We're gonna get to the filling.
The base of the filling is cashew nuts that we've had soaking a couple hours.
Great.
And we'll drain the water off. We actually need to melt some cacao butter at a very low temp. We don't want to boil it. We'll use half cacao butter and then half coconut oil.
And what are you gonna be working on while I'm watching the butter melt?
I will put the coconut oil in the,
All right.
about quarter of a cup.
This breaks down pretty fast under the heat.
A little water in. Our sweeteners. I'm gonna use agave and maple syrup. I use maple syrup with the chocolate desserts because it has more of a depth of flavor. So half agave and half maple syrup. Salt's an enhancer for flavor. I'm also gonna put coffee extract in this because coffee brings out the flavor of chocolate. This is pure coffee extract.
Good.
We'll add the cocoa powder later because sometimes it's too heavy on the blender. All right, so we want to keep it as thick as possible.
It looks pretty thick.
Yeah. We'll dump it in a bowl and then we'll add cocoa powder. This one is really good.
How'd I do?
Good.
Okay, for first time?
Yeah, not bad. You want to whisk that in there, nice and smooth.
I can do that.
So you can add as much or as little as you want. There's really no rules when it comes to this. And then we'll add the cherries. I take frozen cherries and just thaw them out, and then they have almost this cooked texture. Just kind of stir those in.
All right, good.
And then we're pretty much done. We just pour that into our crust and let it set, and there's your cheesecake.
So I'm gonna knock this in here. So the filling is in, it's on our crust, and we're gonna stick it in the freezer. All right, so it's been a couple of hours. We've had our Blackforest Chocolate Cheesecake in the freezer. And now what are we gonna do?
Now we're gonna sauce it up with some cherry sauce. It's a really simple sauce, just some lemon, cherries, some agave to taste, pinch of salt, blend it up.
That looks awesome.
The the
Yeah.
challenging part.
All right, what is so challenging about this part?
So since it's been in the freezer a while, it'll probably stick to the side of the pan. So you just want to take a knife and kind of cut around it.
One of us didn't sample it as it was being made, so I'm just a little excited.
Okay. Then, since we have the saran wrap, it's really easy to just pull it off the pan like so. Now we need to cut it, plate it, and put some sauce on it.
Look at that. Wow, it's unbelievable the way that sets up.
And hand me the sauce.
Yes. Bon appetit.
All right.
Do we toast
Sure.
to GreenChef's black chocolate?
That's good stuff.
Words fail me when Vanessa's in the kitchen. Thank you, Vanessa.
You bet.
Hey, where'd you get all that cash?
I told you, Backhouse, the pay here's peanuts. I'm cashing in on the cashews.
That's so ghetto. Think bigger picture.
Where'd Winston's iMac go?
I don't know.